For my project 3, I decided that I wanted to figure out what my teaching philosophy was. And to be very honest, I had a really hard time with this because I thought it was going to be kind of easy. I felt like I had a really good grasp on, what I thought a good teacher was and all that good stuff. But I got into it and I realized that I didn't really even know what a teaching philosophy was. So I had heard people, talk about their teaching philosophies, or we've had to write about them and all that good stuff. But I just really was still kind of confused. So it did take me a while to finally figure it out. And I know the first couple weeks or the first week of the project, I was so concerned that I was going to have nothing to put forth. But I have came up with a very weird way to kind of discuss what I've learned throughout the project. So I want to first start off by saying I still don't think I have a teaching philosophy at this point, but I do think that I have a better understanding of what a teaching philosophy is and the different learning theories that I agree with and that I think could work in my future classroom. So the very first thing that I started doing was looking up all the different learning theories. I don't know why I started here, but that's just kind of how I started. So I have a bunch of notes on that stuff, in which that's provided in my PowerPoint. It's kind of very basic, so it's easy to read real quick. Gives you a summary of what each learning theory is. And then from that point, I felt overwhelmed. So I literally started Googling, what is a teaching philosophy? How do I develop a teaching philosophy? So when I did this, I actually found an awesome website I actually linked 2 websites at the end that's called like resources. And those are the 2 resources that I used to actually use those questions to help me guide everything that I had pretty much learned about all the theories. So the questions that were asked on one of the websites, I kind of took them, I copied and pasted them onto a Word document, and then I answered them. So I'll kind of go through those like really quick. So the first one is describe the best learning experience you have had as a student. I answered that by saying the best learning experience I had as a student was always being able to participate in hands-on activities in class or being able to take part in things that were real life or that seemed interesting to me. The best learning experience I had so far in my career was being thrown into my internship. So I have a really bad memory, so I can't really remember, K through 12, like, oh, wow, this was such a great experience, a learning experience for me. So I always think of, like, my college experience and career when I ask questions like this. By far, I've learned so much just in the one day a week that we go to our internship, and I think I've learned so much because I'm interested in learning and because I feel like it's so real life. Like I need to know it because I'm one day going to do this every single day. So that's kind of how I answered that question.